Hey, what's up? My name's Sam, and I'm with my good friend Steve here.
Hey guys.
To debate whether or not farming was a good idea. It's our assignment for class today, and I've been given the pro farming side, and Steve's been given the side that farming had quite a few cons that aren't often talked about. But we're going to try to convince each other that one of us is right. So I think the pros of farming are pretty obvious. It provided humans with a continuous source of food, greater quantities of food, which allowed populations to grow. You could have families, and not everyone died off all the time. It allowed job specialization. I mean, not everybody had to do the same thing. Because of surpluses of food, people could have different jobs, and it really allowed society to flourish.
Let me step in there, Sam. I think that the hunter-gatherer lifestyle was obviously the best one. I mean, think about it. Do you want to travel?
Well, yeah, Steve. I mean, obviously, who doesn't like to travel?
Well, think about the hunter-gatherer lifestyle. I mean, I just have to work until I catch my food. Then once I've caught my food, I eat it, and my day's over. I get to rest. I don't have a long work day, but I'm also following my food, so I get to see the world. Think of all the cool places you would get to see as a hunter-gatherer. I mean, as a farmer, you're stuck in one spot, and you've got to work all day long, and that just doesn't appeal to me.
Well, like I said, you don't necessarily have to be a farmer. You could have been in any number of other jobs, but I think that, how could you say the life of a farmer is bad? I mean, because of job specialization and increases in population, we started having cities and governments and, not to mention writing systems and the ability to communicate. I mean, we couldn't do this if farming had never happened in the first place. Basically, we were on our way to the moon.
Well, I don't know that we ever actually landed on the moon, but that's a conversation for another day. I mean, yeah, there are some pros to farming, but along with all those things came mass diseases. I mean, you got sick from your animals and you passed it along to everyone else. Those domesticated animals are just covered in fleas and all sorts of things that are terrible. And like I said, I can't overstate the fact that I could just hunt for my food, then go play frisbee with my friends in the park. And you just can't do that as a farmer. And how do you even handle having like a plague or a famine or something? Suddenly you're out of luck. I never faced that problem. There was always food to be caught. I just had to find it.
Well, I mean, I guess you're right. You did get to follow your food, and it maybe didn't quite get wiped out like ours did, but I just think that, if you enjoy being here today and you enjoy being able to talk on this computer and stuff, you should probably be pretty happy that farming happened in the first place.
Yeah, Sam, I guess you're right. That farming thing's not so bad. You convinced me. I think that if I had to choose, I'd be a farmer too.
This has been the pros and cons of farming by Sam
And Steve.